Hey, everybody, welcome to the Jimmy Dore Show. Our next live Jimmy Dore Show is February 1st. That's next year, 2019, February 1st in Burbank, California. There's a link for tickets right there. Go over to jimmydorcomedy.com. Tickets go fast, so get them. I'm here with the miserable liberal, Steph Zamorano.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, Hillary Clinton, who every time she opens her mouth says something injurious to the Democratic Party, progressives, the United States, and humanity in general, she is not going away. Here is Hillary Clinton. She was in Germany, or where was she? Hillary Clinton, Europe needs tougher immigration laws to stave off nationalism. Oh, she was giving an interview to The Guardian. I think that's where this came from. And this is where this came from. The subheadline is the former Secretary of State courted controversy. She courted controversy by urging a peel back from longstanding progressive policies. What did she say? Hillary Clinton thinks Europe needs to get a handle on reforming immigration laws in order to fend off another Brexit. You got to get it. So, do you realize what she's saying? She's saying that when immigrants are displaced by neoliberal economic policies and war, and then they flee to the countries that have jobs, economic opportunities, and aren't being bombed by the West. And when I say the West, I mean the UK, France, and the United States. We're bombing the shit out of everybody. And then they go to other countries, these refugees who are economic refugees and refugees of war. She's saying that you need to get a handle on them because that pisses off people in those countries. And then they vote for stuff like, no, what you need to do is get rid of neoliberalism and maybe they're still doing austerity in the UK right now.
I think it's interesting that she tells them that they need to get a handle on reforming immigration laws, but nobody's talking about getting a handle on peace.
Nobody's talking about ending the wars that causes these immigrants. And refugees. She's not calling about getting a handle on the wars or the neoliberal economic policies that is killing people. She's not saying, hey, we got to reform the way we do these IMF loans. Hey, we got to reform the way a country handles itself when it goes into recession, like what happened in Greece. We have to reform how that works because the EU then just screws the people harder. No, that's not what she's saying. She's saying it's okay. The banks can keep doing exactly what they're doing. The war machine keeps doing what they're doing. We just need to build a bigger fence to keep these immigrants out because they're screwing up our neoliberalism back at home. That's what she's saying. Migration is what lit the flame of such nationalist movements, she said. This is what Hillary Clinton is saying, that it's migration or migrants is what she really means. People fleeing economic disparity and bombs. So people fleeing economic disparity and bombs is what lit the flame of such nationalist movements, the former U.S. Secretary of State told The Guardian for an upcoming series examining the rise of the populist right in the U.S. and Europe. Oh, I wonder if that's Thomas Frank doing that. Because he writes for The Guardian, and he's writing about populism now. I wonder if it's him. He's got access to Hillary Clinton. I think it is fair to say Europe has done its part as far as absorbing the immigrants. That's what she's saying, or refugees.
Refugees.
She's saying, I think it's fair to say Europe has done its part and must send a very clear message. We are not going to be able to continue to provide refuge and support. Because if we don't deal with the migration issue, it will continue to roil the body politic. So when she says deal with the migration issue, she doesn't mean how can we provide care to these people? How can we provide economic opportunity for these people? How can we stop bombing their countries? That's not what she means. When she says deal with the migration, she means how can we keep these MFers out? How do we keep them out of our countries? And keep them in the hellholes that we've created through our banker wars and neoliberal economic policies of austerity. She doesn't mean how do we fix this that takes care of people. That's not what she means. Clinton did condemn the fear-mongering rhetoric often used by Trump when he discusses immigration in the United States. Oh, really? You don't like the way Trump talks about it? Well, here's how Bill Clinton used to talk about immigration in the United States.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. The jobs they hold might otherwise be held by citizens or legal immigrants.
Right.
The public service they use impose burdens on our taxpayers. That's why our administration has moved aggressively to secure our borders more, by hiring a record number of new border guards, by deporting twice as many criminal aliens as ever before, by cracking down on illegal hiring, by barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens.
Barring welfare benefits to illegal aliens. We're going to get, those are the people screwing, the people with no money and no power. Oh, that sounds exactly like Trump. But Trump takes it one step further. He wants to build a wall. Well, Hillary Clinton brags about voting to build a wall. Watch this.
Hi, Secretary Clinton. I was wondering what you think about like securing the Mexican border with some of the illegal immigrants that come in. Just wondering.
Well, look, I voted numerous times when I was a senator to spend money to build a barrier to try to prevent illegal immigrants from coming in.
A barrier. She won't say a wall. A barrier, you know. So those two primed the pump for Trump. They've been doing it, and then Barack Obama was a deporter in chief. So tell me exactly how what. So here's what I love. This guy says, if we he's fake quoting her. Ancient centrist proverb. If we give the right wing racists what they want, they will vote for us instead of the other right wing racists. Way to go, Rob Rousseau. That's what she's saying. People in Europe are voting for right wing stuff because they're angry about immigrants and refugees. So if we just stop that and give the right wing racists what they want, they'll vote for us, the other right wing racists. And if Hillary isn't what do you call calling black teenagers super predators? What do you call that, if not racist? What do you call that? If only there was a recent example of a liberal president who deported people at a record pace as a sign of goodwill to the right, then could not even pass compromised immigration reform originally proposed by those conservatives, who then nominated a paranoid racist maniac and won. And that's something? Boy, Rob Rousseau is on it. So it would be helpful to everyone if Hillary would shut her fucking neoliberal mouth. Our next live Jimmy Dore show is February 1st in Burbank, California. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a list of all our live shows, and please become a premium member if you can. Become a patron. It's the way we support this show because they're coming at us, and we give you bonus. We give you hours of bonus material every week. Check it out. Become a patron. And if you can, make sure you're still subscribed. They unsubscribe people every day. I know it sounds crazy. It only takes a second. Please make sure and click that bell when you subscribe so they'll send you a notice when we drop a video. Thanks for your support.